Cai is on a pretty peculiar permission. This may look like a serious rat infestation, but relax, he is after a much smaller quarry. The nursery and petting zoo has all sorts on show, and these open pens mean open house for brown rats, rabbits, squirrels and pigeons. So when the doors close to the public, Cai is left alone to carry out his pest control. He starts with the air rifle, and we will bring you his air arms efforts on airheads. As the light drops, he swaps the 22 PCP for the 22 rimfire. He needs the greater range for these nocturnal bunnies on the open ground around the nursery's paddocks and the neighbours grazing.
So tonight we're going to pop over to a neighbouring field, a friend of mine who's got a problem with some rabbits and a lower paddock. So we're going to go over there and see what we can see. She rang me up in the week and said, Cai, I've got a serious problem, I've got loads of rabbits eating all my vegetation and I don't like it. It's probably about 70-yard shots, most of them, and I'm using the 22 rimfire. So if I can try and close it into 50, then we have a good chance of getting a few. But the problem is, once you start, it's quite a small area, so once you start popping away, they get kind of a bit skittish. So they know you're there, and you have to just wait for them to come out. So I'm going to show our face and hopefully bag a few rabbits.
For a Welshman, Cai looks a tad nervous around this chap.
Is it a ram with horns? Because I can see, I hope he's friendly.
Maybe it's attracted to Cai's Shooter King top. We have to think about where to set up. The fence is an obstacle, which means that we need to be closer than we'd like to avoid spooking the rabbits. The 22 Rimmy is an effective round and a quiet one, which is useful as there are properties around us.
The 22 is great for here. Obviously got to be careful because we have other livestock in the same paddock. But just above there would be a perfect spot for a 1-7. Good range. There's no wind today, and a bit out the way is here. We've had to come a bit closer because of the fence. Any further back, and the fence is going to obscure the shot. But up there you have a clear view down straight onto the paddock. With a 1-7, it'd be ideal. You could probably take a lot more with the 1-7 here.
As the light fades, the IR-sensitive camera makes Kent look like the Serengeti, but with alpacas.
I really like this CZ. I've had it for quite a few years now, and it's really nice and light. And because it's synthetic, I don't really mind bashing it around on the undergrowth or fence post or whatever. To me, it's a tool. If I miss a rabbit, the only fault is me. It's not the rifle, it's me. It always shoots on point, and it does love these Winchester subsonics that I use. They've got a big punch to them as well. The 42 grain rounds really do work well with my rifle. And I did start off with Fiocchet's, but I did move to Winchesters because I did find it's got a bit more hitting power. And it does really, really well.
Cai has been timed putting on the night sight in 30 seconds. He takes just a little longer in the half light. Then we are up and on the bunnies again.
I think we could be calling today pretty soon. I don't think the rain's going to stop. We've got 6 or 7 rabbits here, but there is quite a lot here at the moment, and I think the problem is with the rain coming down, it's definitely stopped them coming out. So I think for today, I think we have to wrap that up and come back another time.
With a dozen on the deck, the rain starts and the bunnies head for cover. It has been an interesting evening with plenty to think about, especially quarry identification.